So by now you've probably heard of something called the DREAM Act. I don't know, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, maybe you don't give a shit. But today I'm gonna tell you why you might want to reconsider that, because statistically speaking, this affects someone you personally know. Today on Mas Politica, we're gonna discuss the DREAM Act. My name is Rolo.
And I'm Eddie. The DREAM Act is a proposed legislation that's been kicked around Congress since 2001, and it still hasn't passed, but there's a chance that it still might. So today, we're gonna tell you all about it and what you can do to make it happen. Hey, the DREAM Act isn't a rock band or a play where, there's a happy ending and dreams come true. Nope, not that at all. The DREAM Act is a law that would affect 500,000 young Latinos. Hasn't passed yet, so it's still a dream. Let me tell you what it's all about. First, the name of the bill, the DREAM Act, stands for the Development, Relief, and Education of Alien Minors Act. DREAM, get it? The idea is to give a path to legalization to young undocumented immigrants that might have come here when they were kids. Path to legalization means that legally you can stay in the country 6 years. Then, if you behave yourself and you go to college for 2 years or you sign up for military service, you can then get a green card. Now, after you get that green card, then you can apply for citizenship. To qualify, you have to be a high school graduate, you have to be younger than 35 years old, you have to have come into the country before you were 16 years old, and you have had to have lived here for 5 years. As you can imagine, this bill tends to piss people off or make people really excited at the same time. Supporters believe that about 800,000 youths would be affected by this law, mostly Latinos, which means that could help with so many social and economic problems in their communities. Critics, and there's plenty of them, say that it's an amnesty program and it's going to reward illegal immigration and encourage it, and they also believe that it's going to cause more fraud and it might even prevent some gang members from being deported. The bill was first introduced in 2001, where it failed, but then it was reintroduced in 2009, where it did in fact pass the House, but then it failed in the Senate by a total of 5 votes. It's still hanging in there, waiting for Congress to tackle immigration reform, and no one knows if and when that's even going to happen. Interesting enough, after the DREAM Act failed, President Obama stopped deporting young undocumented immigrants, and certain states started enacting their own version of this law, 15 to be exact, which mainly deal with college tuition and driver's licenses. And that's the DREAM Act for you. Please check all the links below if you'd like some more information. If you like what we do here, please subscribe to the channel. My name's Eddie, and this is Mas Politica.
Come on, Lupe, let's do it. Look, nothing's holding us back.
You're crazy. I don't know anybody there.
We'll meet new people.
My Spanish sucks.
Mine too. We'll learn.
Jose, I'm not going back to Mexico. I'm not a dreamer. I don't know why they call us that, but I'm not one. I'm a realist.
Well, then be realistic. Or look, they don't want you here. They want you to take your tortilla maker and your tapatio sauce and go back to where you came from.
I didn't come from there. I was brought here. I was a kid. I had no say in the matter. I am an American.
Are you though?
Yeah, I guess so. I grew up here. I went to school here. I know the Pledge of Allegiance. I was a cheerleader.
Oh, I know about that.
And I work here. I pay my taxes. I go to church. I sing the Star Spangled Banner. I fucking hate soccer. And I watch Fox News.
No, I love that about you. It's Fox News. It's fair and balanced.
See, I'm an American.
Not according to them.
Well, I should be.
I mean, you should be, but you're not.
Well, I will be someday. Sooner or later they're gonna have to fix this situation. It can't last forever.
You're dreaming. You see, you're not being very realistic. Or like, they don't want you here. So let's just pack up our things and let's go to Mexico.
Stop it.
Come on. Well, think about it. We'll get married. We'll buy a house. We'll have children. And then when they reach that really important developmental stage in their life, we'll just pick it up and go to the US and just jump the fence. We're good at that.
Yeah, if I leave, they won't let me back in. And I don't want that for my kids anyway. I don't want to be like my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll stay in Mexico. Look, you'll be amongst your people, your culture, you know, your history. And you don't have to worry about anybody wanting to kick you out.
You go back to whatever rinky-dink town you came from. Tacle Toche or Toche Plico, whatever the name is.
I wasn't born in Mexico. I was born in Puerto Rico. Remember my dad was in the military? I told you that.
Oh my god. You're a Boricua? Oh, you're an American citizen.
You remember when we met? On the dance floor, dancing, huh? Look, think a Mexican can bust these moves out? I don't think so.
No wonder you're such a good dancer.
There.
Wait, then what the hell is up with you in Mexico?
I just love everything about it. You know, I love mariachi bands, tacos al pastor, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Juan Gabriel, el Tri, el PRI. You know, I can't get enough of it. I love you.
You really do know the place.
What do you say? Come with me. Let's be dreamers. Let's dream together. Okay, so let's recap. The DREAM Act passed the House back in December of 2010, but it died in the Senate by 5 votes. Do you think they're going to revive it in the House anytime soon?
Probably not by itself, but all the provisions of it are actually also included in the immigration reform law that the Senate passed in the summer of 2013. So that means that the House will consider it if and when they decide to tackle immigration reform. But here's the good thing. John Boehner, Speaker of the House, says he's all for it, so that's definitely a good sign.
John Boehner?
Yeah.
Orange American John Boehner?
It's weird.
That makes me feel really warm and fuzzy inside. But you know what? Let's not count on that. What you can do is put pressure on your congressperson to act on immigration reform. So check out the links below so you can find out who your congressperson is and how you can put pressure on them. And as always, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe and share with all your friends.
Yeah, and if you want to do a video bitching or commenting or any of that, please do send it to us. We might even put it on a future episode of Más Politica. And if we do feature it, you might get one of these.
Or one of these. Or one of these.
Yeah, so just send all your videos to eddie@maspolitica.com.
Or you can also send it to Rolo@maspolitica.com. Again, my name is Rolo.
And I'm Eddie.
And catch us on the next episode of Más Politica.